Alright guys, well, I got some real good news. I pulled this thing out today, washed it all off, power washed the engine and underneath, and just kind of fiddled around with it a little bit, lifted the seat up after it was running for a while. I tried to get it moving back and forth, maybe something was just needed to get loosened up because it's been sitting for so long. But I noticed that under, looks a lot better, that's for sure. But I noticed that under the seat where the transmission is, that it was steaming. And I felt the transmission, it was warm, and I noticed this little tab, or like this little, just looked like a rod sticking out with a little roll pins through it, something that you could grab hold of. Didn't think anything about it, put it all away. It was gonna start raining. So, long story short, buttoned it all up, covered it up, went inside, started going through the manual just to see if, because I was wanting to change the oil in it. And I came across the towing and pushing procedure. And there's a little valve on the side of the transmission, and it's a bypass valve. So what I did, I can probably show it to you. The manual says that when you tow this thing short distances, you're supposed to unscrew that little valve right there in the center of the screen. You're supposed to unscrew it a half to a full turn. And so I got to thinking, I wonder if that thing can move. So, sure enough, came out, tugged on it a little bit, and I could screw it inwards. And I screwed in about a quarter to a third of a turn, which is probably why it was only moving a little bit. So I fired it up. And this is what I found. That it moves. So that thing must have just worked its way out, because you're only supposed to put 5 to 8 pounds on it as far as the torque to tighten it up. This thing cruises. So it's fully operational. It's perfect. Forward, reverse. It goes way too fast to reverse, I'll tell you that. But it cruises perfect. So I'm real happy about that. Nothing was wrong with the transmission at all. And that's why it didn't seem right. Because I asked the gentleman, and he said that it was something that happened gradually. And I was like, all right, well, maybe it's just getting dirty or whatever else. So, yeah, that screw must have not have been tightened down to spec for the valve. Because what it does is when you unscrew it, it bypasses the flow of hydraulic fluid. And when you do that, it allows the hydrostatic transmission to move freely and not build up any pressure. So that's what it was. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Still gonna have to figure out what's going on with the smoke. I thought maybe by chance that, hey, you know, maybe it's the air filter. Took that out, it was pretty clean. So, and it's weird, it almost seemed like when I took the air filter off and ran it, wide open throttle for just like a 30-40 seconds, it almost seemed like it was smoking a little more. And it's still doing the pooping thing, and it's not like a constant smoke. So I don't know if it's fuel injectors or, you know, because fuel injectors they're supposed to atomize the fuel, so they're supposed to turn it into a mist. And if they get to the point where they're worn out, or one's not opening, or it's not closing all the way, I guess it could be doing something like that. I mean, it could be fuel too. So those are two things I got to test. I'm not going to be able to do it now. So, yep. Well, it's definitely smoking a lot more now for some reason. I did clean the air filter out. So I don't know if it's gonna need a set of rings or something, or what. I mean, I'll do it if it needs it. Oh, interesting. Well, there is a crack in the valve cover. You gotta be kidding me. Interesting. That would definitely cause a lot of oil. So, yeah, that's it. But, yeah. But it moves. That's awesome. So I'm pumped up about that. I figured the engine was going to need some attention. This all was dry. I mean, there's probably just gaskets. It probably needs a full gasket kit. And that's why there's, you know, so much. Burn myself here. I mean, that looks like fuel right there. Who knows? I mean, I don't think I'm not going to be able to tear into it this winter. I mean, I could, but I probably won't. So I'm just going to cover it and go from there, I guess. I don't know. Depends on what you guys think. So, I don't know. Let me know. All right? Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Subscribe, like, and share.